Howdy. It is NFL Power Rankings Week 7, and in last place, 32 out of 32, we have the New York Jets. Um, Abysmal team. They played like garbage against the Broncos, but the Broncos also played like garbage, so it looked decent. No, it was bad. Jets stay at the bottom. Now, 31, I have the Titans, and that is because they lost to the previous 31. Oh, I forgot my list, I guess. Okay. Well, the Titans lost to the Raiders, 20 to 10. They should not have beaten the Cardinals, and so they land right back at 31. Bad team. Cam Ward could be worse, but bad team. 30, I guess I have the Dolphins. I think I would like to change that. They're the new 29 because they played pretty decent. They played pretty decently against the Chargers. So I think I'm gonna move them over the Raiders. Raiders go down to 30. They beat the Titans, so they move ahead of the Titans. I don't think I want them over the Dolphins though. 28, however, is the Saints. I know they're 1-5, but they're a more promising 1-5 I feel than the Dolphins. So, especially against the Patriots, I think the Patriots are a pretty good team somehow. So I'm going to go with Saints 28 and 27. I have the Cleveland Browns. They looked abysmal against the Steelers. Just probably the worst team playing wise this past week, other than maybe the Jets and the Broncos. But it was horrible from the Browns. 26 Cardinals. They just can't find a way to win. They played the Colts. That's a hard game to play. So 26 just you lose to the Titans, and this is where it gets you. 25, you have the Bengals. The Bengals lost the Packers. Joe Flacco is now the starting quarterback. I'm still not hopeful on the Bengals, and their record of 2-4 proves it. 24, I have the Dallas Cowboys. It's always a good day when the Cowboys lose, and that continued with them losing to the Panthers. Close game, but they did lose to the Panthers. At 23, I have the Panthers. I really like Bryce Young. I don't know if he's like good or great, but I like him. I like him as a person, and so I'm hoping that he does well. And the Panthers are showing some life. They're showing some signs of life, and I really like that for them. 22, the New York Giants. They beat a really good Eagles team who decides that they don't like to win and make things interesting, I guess. Um, but I'll get to the Eagles later. Giants, nice win, and they dominated the Eagles. They made the Eagles look like Cowboys. Yikes. 21, the Ravens. I refuse to believe that the Ravens are low, like a bottom 7 team. They just can't be. They're still falling down. They might fall further, but they just can't do anything. Number 20, I have the Texans. Uh, the Texans just kind of, exist. So I don't even remember their game. That's how much they just exist. They might not have even played. I have no idea. So they just kind of stay there. 19, I have the Vikings. I think the Vikings are. I can't remember if they have a 500 record or if they had a bye week. I don't even know what's going on with the Vikings, but I feel like this 19 spot suits them pretty well. 18, Commanders. You lose to the Bears, and I'm high on the Bears. I like the Bears, but just in general, that's not a good loss to have, especially if you're a team that hopes to make the playoffs. So they're at 18. Number 17, the Bears. What a good win. It was really close. They almost lost, but they get the dub, and I move them up for that. I'm really hoping the Bears can lock in here. 16, Chargers almost lost to the Dolphins. That's not encouraging. Um, since they've lost like their entire offensive line, I don't have much hope for the Chargers. They could move up and they probably shouldn't be higher, but I just think they're an average team now. 15, we have the Steelers. Looked great against the Browns. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Number 14, we have the Jaguars. The Jaguars, I think they lost, but against Seahawks. They lost against the Seahawks. It was a close game. I mean, you lose sometimes. You just lose, and unfortunately they kind of got stuck at 14. But 13, the Falcons. What a win! The Bills, despite having 2 losses now in a row, I still believe are a pretty good team. Or not even just a pretty good team, a really good team with Super Bowl hopes. Falcons, what a win! That's a resume win right there. I mean, you don't really need a resume for the NFL, but like that's huge, especially if they get to the playoffs. Oh man. 12, Patriots beat the Saints. I mean, they just look consistent. They look good. Drake May looks good. Everything's just looking good. Nothing amazing, just everything's looking good. 11, Broncos. Even after that Jets game, I don't think that they're worse than the Patriots, or I think they're still a solid team. Number 10, I have the 49ers. Losing to the Buccaneers by quite a bit. Maybe the injuries are catching up. So I think 10's a good spot for him. Number 9, the Eagles. Oh man, you lose by a great deal to the Giants. That's bad. I was hopeful from last week after only just barely losing the Broncos, but this against the Giants seals it. The Eagles, if they do not, they have the talent. They could be the best team, but they're not playing like it, so they're at 9. Number 8, Green Bay Packers. Beat the Bengals. They're back on track. I should not have doubted the Packers as much as I did, so they're back in the top 10. Number 7, Chiefs. Another great game. They beat the Lions. And actually, that means I misranked my rankings, so forgive me for that. Anywho, number 6, we have the Seahawks. Good win. Good team. Keep her rolling. Number 5, we have the Rams. They won against the Ravens. That's looking less and less impressive, and still a really solid team. And at 4, we have the Bills. 2 losses in a row. No good. And they're still a great team, though. I mean, I still think they could beat almost every team in the NFL, or should beat almost every team in the NFL. And then number 2, I'm going to skip number 3 because I think a different team should be at number 3. But number 2 is the Indianapolis Colts. Danny Dimes is the answer, and I'll continue to say that every single week as they continue to be really great, really good. Colts win, not by much against the Cardinals, but I'm loving this. So Danny Dimes, he is the answer. And number 1, your number 1 NFL team this week, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What? You're kidding me. But no, the Buccaneers have lost to the Eagles, which is a quality loss. Typically is a quality loss, especially in that game. The Eagles actually looked like the Eagles. And they're the best team. Have some great wins now against the 49ers, and I believe that they're the best team. And now for number 3, because I accidentally forgot to move them, is the Lions. I forgot that they lost to the Chiefs, and it was a pretty bad loss, so I want them lower. So at number 3, I have the Lions. That's my fault, but let me know what you think about my rankings. Are the Titans, and all the Titans are pretty much, I actually have no idea. I feel like my list was pretty good after the revisions I made in video, but thank you for watching.